Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about intervals, GCF, LCM and order of operation. So first we start with intervals. Interval is a subset of the real line. In the number line we have already learned about the number line. It has two sides and both sides having no end, and in the middle 0. The right side we have positive numbers, left side negative numbers. Okay, so here we talk about only the part of the line. The part of the line we denote with two brackets. One is open bracket. This is called open bracket, and another one is closed bracket. The meaning of open bracket is the number in the interval, the end of the numbers we do not consider. See, for example, if I am taking -2, 3 in the interval, open interval, which means I do not take -2 and 3. But in the closed interval, we should consider both the points also. And in between the numbers also we have. So -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, everything included in the interval. And here we are giving finite interval and infinite interval. The first one example, -2, 5, and this is called open finite interval. And how do we represent on the line? You just draw the line and take the points on the line, and the both sides are open, so you have to mention with open circle at these points, and in between the line should be shaded, which means the in between points are included in the interval. And similar way for closed interval, the same thing, but the end points should be dark circle. And this one called half open. Here right side is open, left side is closed. So we need to give a -7 with dark circle, but -1 with open circle. And another one is also half open. On the left side is open, so 1 is open and 6 closed. And this type of representation we call number line representation of interval. On the other side, we have infinite interval. So for infinite interval, either we have a positive or negative. So positive means it should be on the right side, completely shaded the line. And if you have a negative infinity, you need to completely shaded on the left side of the line. So look at the first example. We have -3, positive infinity. So we need to start the point with -3. So you consider on the line, you can take in the middle -3, and -3, this bracket is open, so that we have to mention with open circle, and the entire right side of the line should be shaded. And the second example, the same, almost same, but only the 4 having closed. So at the point 4 we need to draw dark circle and the right side completely shaded. But the third one, we have negative infinity. So negative infinity means left side we need to shaded the line, and -2 with open interval, so that at the point we should give open circle. The same thing for negative infinity with 4 closed, so 4 is a dark circle. But the last two questions, the notation is different from the previous one. First, we need to change in the normal notation form. So we have 2 and 6. So write the number 2 and 6. And depends on the inequality, we have to fix the interval, open or closed. So the first one is less than or equal to. If you find an equal to symbol, so this symbol, it's close to the number 2. So the 2 is closed because we have equal symbol. and we don't have equal symbol at 6, so that it is open. So this interval represent on the line. Yes, it's clear because 2 is closed and 6 is open. In between the point should be set. The next one, it is about infinite interval. For infinite interval, you have to compare x and 3. X is less than 3. So normally smaller values always on the left side. So smaller values on the left side means we start with negative infinity, comma 3. Of course, if you have an infinity, so this side it must be open. So now we need to consider the point at the point 3 is open or closed, which is depends on the given inequality. The inequality do not have equal to symbol, so it must be open. Next we consider the greatest common factor of 24 and 32. So first you have to find the greatest. When you find the greatest common factor, GCF means greatest common factor. First you have to find the factors of 24. So what are the factors of 24? For getting factors of 24, it's simple method. You just do multiplication. 1 times of 24 gives 24. Then 2 times of which number gives 24. In that way you can think. So 2 times of 12 gives 24. 3 times of number gives 24. Yes, 3 times of which number gives 24? 8 gives 24. 4 times of course, 4 times also. 4 times of 6 gives 24. And 5 times not possible. 6 times, yes, of course, already you got it. So again, if you reach the same number, you can stop the process of thinking of getting the multiples of 24. So from the multiples here, you collect all the numbers. These are the factors of 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. And similar way, we need to find the factors of 32. 1 times 32 gives 32. 2 times of which number gives 32? Because 32 is an even number, so definitely it will go on 2. So 2 times of 16 gives 32. 3 times of, no, it's not possible. 4 times, yes, 4 times of 8 gives 32. And 5 times, not possible. 6, no. 7, no. 8 times, yes, again we got the same order, so that's it. So these are the factors of 32. Collect all 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32. Then we need to take common factors. So 1 common, 2 common, 4 and 8 are common factors. Out of the common factors, which one is the largest? So 8 is the largest common factor. So that is the greatest common factor. Then we talk about least common multiple. Simply we call LCM. Least or lowest common multiple. So multiples, it's very simple how to find the multiples of 3. You need to multiply the number with a positive integer. 1, 2, 3, 4 and etc. So 1 times 3, 3. 2 times 3, 6. 3 times 3, 9. 4 times 3, 12. 5 times 3, 15 and so on. So similar way you have to find multiples of 8 and you need to collect the common multiple. Actually we are looking for the least common multiple. So least means it must be the first common multiple. So once you got the first common multiple of those numbers, no need to find more multiples. because for multiples we have a many number of multiples. So once you got the first one, it is enough. Stop the process of finding the multiples. The last one, order of operation. So order, we have to give importance when we solve an expression with the numerical values. So we have a bracket, power and radical, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction, and we need to follow the same order, which means the first preference goes to the bracket. First you have to solve bracket, then the power and radical number, and then division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. And by the way, whenever the two operators, only division and multiplication in an expression, we have to give importance from left to right, which means for that time no need to follow the rule. So simply you can remember the name BODMAS. B represents bracket, O means power and the root, and D division, M multiplication, A addition, and S subtraction. And same thing true for plus and minus. In an expression only you have plus and minus, so for that time no need to keep in order, you have to follow from left to right. Question. So first question, we have 6 plus 4 times 3. So plus and times, so we need to simplify times first. 4 times 3 will be 12, and 12 plus 6 is 18. If you do in a wrong way, for example, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 times 3, 30. So it is not the same answer. So 30 is a wrong answer. So we have to be careful which operator has to be done first. The next one, 6 divided by 2 times 4. So here we need to give importance for division, and as well as the two operator comes, only the two operator, we need to solve left first. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 3 multiplied by 4, 12. And this one, same number, but the operator has been interchanged. So for this case also left first, 6 times 2, 12. 12 divided by 4 is 3. The question D, we have bracket, power, multiplication, addition and subtraction. First we need to simplify the bracket. 6 plus 1 is 7. So once you got a value of the bracket, you no need to keep the bracket, remove the bracket. Then we have to simplify power. So 10 squared will be 100. Then we need to simplify multiplication. So 3 times 6 is 18. 7 times 4 is 28. So now in the expression we have subtraction and addition. So for this case we have to solve left first. So 10 minus 18 will be negative 8 and plus 100. So negative 8 plus 100 gives 92. 92 plus 120. 92 plus 28 is 120.